Children are being terrorized. So these are cold people. They have the right name. It's ICE because they're cold as ice. They have no emotions. And then if you step up and you call them out on it, they try to terrorize you. Up in uptown Manhattan, this woman was basically with another group of people that were calling them out on their BS. And this ICE agent just blatantly walks up to her with a can of mace and sprays her in her face. And nothing is done about it. Nothing happens. The police came, they asked what's going on. The people try to explain to them what's happening. Simply find out who these people are with masks that are now not only terrorizing our neighbors, they're terrorizing so-called citizens. They are basically telling you that if you're speaking up for these people that they're going after, then you're going to be a target as well. And they're trying to instill this fear in people. And so this particular case that I'm talking about, there's actually a video out. It's now a 13-minute video that you can see where the police officer then finally gets the guts to go up to the ICE agent in the car and say, you know what, let me just get your information just so I can have it. And as he's asking this ICE agent for the information, the dude just drives off. He didn't identify himself. Nobody knows if he was an ICE agent. Nobody knows any of this because they're allowed to walk around with these masks. They're completely covering their identity. They don't even have to say who they are to a police officer. Like, that's blatant disrespect to authorities. So what is really happening in this country is like that no one is really stepping up when you think about it. And this is happening in New York City, like it happened the other day. And this is constantly going on. And so imagine now they're terrorizing just people that are supposed to be citizens. You know, they basically have their gloves off on this.
And I will say we do have to focus a lot on mental health. We are in touch with several hospital systems where we send people for mental health evaluations. There have been people that we work with who have been admitted. Their power talked about suicide attempts. We have support groups with therapists, licensed clinical social workers in our space. We have art therapy, just talk therapy. Even ESL, by the way, ends up being therapy, group therapy. So we have to do a lot of that because if you are in the space with us, it's a joyful space. It's a community center. People feel the love and community there. There's also a palpable fear. People are coming to us because they need help going to court or going to their ICE check-ins, or someone they love has been detained or hurt by authority. So it's a lot of fear, and you can feel it.
And so the programs that we're providing, they're basically always free. And we have a lot of volunteers that step up. But one of the main things that we want to do is be able to hire people that can be there full time so that the programs can be sustainable. And it's constantly pivoting for us because this administration is constantly taking away certain things that we've worked hard to help them attain. Even so that if a person crossed the border and received the asylum claim, they're paroled in and they're accepted and said, okay, you can pursue asylum. When they go to their ICE check-in, what they're doing now is treating that as if it was the first time that they crossed the border. So they
under Trump.
So
they're erasing everything from before.
So it's like, no, you never crossed the border. This is the first time that you're crossing the border in the ICE office, and this means that you're breaking the law. So now you have to pay $5,000, and this is each adult, $5,000. This is the process that you have to go through, and we're gonna fit you with an ankle monitor, and now you're gonna be in the process of being deported.
And by the way, you escaped Guinea because you, the mom, was a subject of female genital mutilation, and your daughter, your family was threatening to do that to your daughter. So that's why you came to America. Good luck.